Welcome to After Hours Tales Tonight, where we explore a question that challenges everything we know about history and go deep into documentaries and scientists' research. Let me start by asking, what if Antarctica, the frozen wasteland at the bottom of the world, was once the original center of civilization? This idea may sound unusual, but it's one that sparks curiosity and opens up new possibilities. Today, Antarctica is an inhospitable land covered in ice, cold, and uninhabitable. However, millions of years ago, it was part of the supercontinent Pangaea. At that time, Antarctica enjoyed a warmer, temperate climate and was home to forests, rivers, and wildlife, much like the more tropical regions of Earth. Imagine this. What if, buried beneath the frozen ice of Antarctica, there lies evidence of the first human-like beings, setting the stage for civilization as we know it? Before we go any further, I'd like to ask you something simple. Where are you listening from right now, not only on the map, but within your day? Are you settling down after hours that felt a little too full, or easing into rest earlier than usual? And what time is it where you are? It feels right to ask, because the story we're about to enter exists beyond our usual sense of time. The world we're exploring tonight doesn't follow clocks or calendars. It unfolds across stretches so vast they hardly seem to move at all. If this space feels calming to you, or if gentle science helps your thoughts relax their hold, you're always welcome to like the video or subscribe. It simply helps this quiet corner reach others who may also be looking for something steady and unhurried to listen to, though there's never any rush here. Now let's begin gently as we dive back into the mystery of Antarctica. The idea challenges our conventional history, but it's an exciting possibility to consider. Could civilization have started in Antarctica only to be lost when the Earth's climate changed? How would that reshape our understanding of humanity's origins? About the rise of an ancient civilization. Now let's step into this ancient world where the icy wasteland was once a vibrant hub of life. Imagine this: lush forests, flowing rivers, and a society that had learned to thrive. Perhaps early humans or advanced beings first discovered the art of farming, laying the foundation for organized societies. In this civilization, cities might have flourished, with grand architecture, intricate roadways, and impressive buildings. Instead of the sand-swept deserts or dense jungles we associate with ancient civilizations, these people would have lived surrounded by rich resources, from fertile soil for agriculture to clear waters teeming with fish. Perhaps, like the Egyptians, they too built massive stone structures, pyramids or temples dedicated to the stars. Could they have discovered advanced methods for managing their environment? Perhaps they created systems to control water flow, similar to ancient Mesopotamia, or designed early forms of irrigation to support a growing population. What if this civilization's knowledge of architecture, engineering, and even medicine set the foundation for other ancient cultures to build upon? The potential for their influence to spread across the globe is a fascinating concept. But beyond their material achievements, we must also consider their spiritual or philosophical outlook. Could these people have had a deep connection with the cosmos, just as ancient cultures like the Egyptians and the Mayans did? What if their understanding of the stars and planets shaped the way they structured their cities, or even their belief systems? Could their study of the skies have been as profound as their innovations on Earth? Concerning the catastrophic events and the fall of the civilization. As all great civilizations do, this one too would have faced challenges. The rise of a society is often followed by its fall, and the question is, What happened to this thriving civilization in Antarctica? What could have caused such an advanced society to disappear? The Earth has experienced many catastrophic events throughout history. Climate shifts, volcanic eruptions, asteroid impacts, and even massive shifts in the Earth's axial tilt. One plausible theory is that Antarctica, as it drifted further southward, began to cool rapidly. As temperatures dropped, the lush environment they once knew could have turned into a frozen tundra, making survival increasingly difficult. What if a massive volcanic eruption, much like the eruption of Mount Tambora in 1815, caused the climate to shift drastically? Such events have the power to change the Earth's atmosphere and bring about sudden ice ages. For a civilization that thrived in a temperate climate, such a change could have been disastrous. Crops would fail, resources would dwindle, and the once vibrant cities would slowly fall into disrepair. Another possibility is a sudden shift in the Earth's orbit or axial tilt. Even small changes to the Earth's position relative to the Sun could dramatically affect global temperatures. Could this have been the final blow to Antarctica's civilization, burying it under miles of ice? The survivors, if any, might have been forced to migrate, carrying with them the knowledge of their lost society. With all the evidence of the lost civilization now, the most intriguing question remains: is there any evidence of this lost civilization? Could there be remnants of their cities, technology, or artifacts hidden beneath the ice? As much as we want to know the truth, much of it remains buried beneath layers of ice. However, there are some tantalizing clues that could point to the possibility of such a civilization. Scientists have found unusual formations beneath Antarctica's thick ice sheets, geometric patterns that don't seem natural. These anomalies appear to show symmetry, suggesting the possibility of man-made structures buried beneath the ice. Could these be the remains of ancient buildings or roads, once part of a vast, now forgotten civilization? The evidence is not conclusive, but the idea is compelling. In addition to these mysterious structures, Antarctica is home to subglacial lakes like Lake Vostok. These lakes have been isolated from the world for millions of years, and scientists speculate that microbial life, or even traces of ancient life, could be preserved within them. If life forms once existed here, could they have been the remnants of a civilization that lived long before us? What could these lakes tell us about the ancient past? The discovery of the Piri Reis map, created in the 16th century, adds another layer of mystery. The map accurately depicts the coastline of Antarctica before it was covered in ice. How could ancient cartographers have known about Antarctica's shape and coastlines when the continent was thought to be uncharted at the time? Some believe that the map could be evidence of a lost civilization that had a knowledge of Antarctica before the ice arrived. Now it's time for closing thoughts and audience engagement. As we reach the conclusion of this journey, I want to leave you with some thought-provoking questions. Could Antarctica have once been the birthplace of civilization? Could an advanced society have thrived in what we now see as an inhospitable, frozen wasteland? And if so, how would that change our understanding of the world's history? While much of what we've discussed is speculative, the idea of a lost civilization in Antarctica is an intriguing one. It challenges what we know about human history and opens the door to new possibilities. As scientists continue to explore Antarctica's deeps and uncover new information, we may one day find the answers to these questions. But until then, the mystery of Antarctica remains, waiting for us to explore and discover. Before we close for tonight, I hope this exploration has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to think more deeply about the history of our planet. there are still so many mysteries left to uncover. And who knows what discoveries the future holds. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Did this story of a lost Antarctic civilization captivate you? What other ancient mysteries would you like to explore with me in the future? Your feedback and ideas are always welcome. Please share your thoughts and join me in the next adventure. As we end this episode, I wish you a peaceful and restful night. Let the story of Antarctica's ancient civilization sink into your thoughts and dreams. Who knows? Maybe we'll discover more about it in the future. Until then, sleep well, dream big, and I'll see you on the next episode. Good night, and take care.